To Europe now, where catastrophic flooding has left a trail of destruction in parts of the Balkan states. At least 25 people have been killed in Serbia and Bosnia, where residents are suffering the worst flooding in over a century.
Thousands of people were forced to flee their homes in Bosnia yesterday to escape what authorities have rendered the worst flooding in a century. Areas in the northeast resembled a huge muddy lake with houses, roads, and rail lines submerged. Countless people had to be evacuated in boats and helicopters, carrying nothing but a handful of belongings. Tens of thousands of flood-stricken residents will have to seek shelter elsewhere because homes have no electricity or drinking water. 3 months worth of rain has fallen on the region in the past 3 days, triggering the worst flood since records began 120 years ago. Bosnian authorities estimate that 1 million people are affected. Row upon row of houses and cars are underwater. To make matters worse, flood-triggered landslides have raised the risks of more injuries and deaths from landmines left over from Bosnia's 1992-95 war. Surveying the damage to hard-hit Moglaj, this Bosnian leader pleaded for international help.
Bosnia is, again, 20 years later, facing a horrible catastrophe. This is shock for nation. I don't think that we can make it alone, so we count on help all the others.
Rescue efforts are taking place around the clock in Serbia, where 25,000 residents had to be evacuated. Thousands of volunteers scrambled to lay hundreds of sandbags to protect the town of Sabak. In the east of neighboring Croatia, 2 people are missing and hundreds have fled their homes as the Sava River breached flood barriers. Some daring rescues meant saving stranded residents from the rooftop of their homes. Help is on the way. Several countries throughout Europe and the United States have pledged to send immediate aid. Sonya, Artero, TVB News.